Tell you about this ancient shamanic secret that'll explain to you why all of the turbulence that you've gone through in your life, all the chaos, is actually one of the greatest assets that you can have. And if you don't know me, I'm Ghost. I teach you to look at things with a magical perspective so you can live your most magical and best life. So in the Toltec tradition of central Mexico, it's thought of that our dreams are controlling our life. And so from that realization, they realized what different things in a dream means. Namely, water in a dream, especially flowing water in the horizontal way, is all about emotions, and specifically the chaos, the floods of emotion, so the large bursts of emotion that can threaten to drag us down to chaos. These are considered one of the more difficult dreams. But the name of the goddess who's personified with the flat waters is known as Chalchuquitl, or her with the jade skirt. And so jade in Mesoamerica is actually the most valuable stone, even more valuable than gold. And because jade is often found in riverbeds and other places close to water, it was thought of as water and jade are being very related, which is why it's known as the stone of rain or the stone of heaven. But additionally, it's also known as the name for the third eye chakra in Mexican tradition. Because only after going through tumultuous emotional circumstances and getting out on the other side, you have the wisdom to see how these things function. Is you don't know how a battle really is until you've been in one. Same with all these other issues that make us incredibly emotional, like relationships ending, people dying, incredible self-transformation. When we go through these things, we realize a certain abstract lesson about human experience itself. And this is known as the jade, which is also what helps us see how energy actually functions. So if you feel like you've been going through the ringer, if you feel like there's been a lot of chaos or a lot of emotion in your life, I want you to reframe that into realizing that your gift of sight is being activated. And that as you return all the chaotic emotions into your life, back to homeostasis, back to your state of normal and thriving, is you're becoming more and more adept at seeing what currents of energy are really doing to you. Not only how they affect you, but others, making you that much more powerful of a mystic and that much more powerful of a guide. So comment Jade to remember how helpful all of the chaos can actually be to determine what's really going on in your reality, and follow for more. Aloha!